morning, everybody. Welcome to mid-April. We're going into another week. We are on Monday, the 17th of April. We're going to go ahead and see what our daily message is and some lingering messages about the whole week. Lingering? I don't know if that's the right word. But anyway, we're going to see, today's message, and then we're going to see like an extended what's going to play out through the week. And we're also going to tap into another person, somebody that you're connecting to. So this could be a relationship, somebody you're interested in, a spouse, a friend, whoever. Let's just go ahead and get into our daily. So let's say a little shout out to the universe and spirit for giving us this message for the collective today. Thank you so much for your wisdom, your guidance, your support. Please bring the best message for the collective that we need to hear at this time. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Hope everybody's doing well. The weather's been great here. I don't know about you. We've even had a couple thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. All right, so we're going to get a couple cards out here. We got 2 already. Let's see what else. Oh, this one's up. Wow, 6 of Cups. Yeah, we always have that past coming back in, right? Things from our past. Well, we don't want that. That wasn't there. That's like the deck information. I wonder if there's anything outstanding on it. The untold story. Wow. The untold story. Maybe some kind of like secret or something that is like underlying that's preventing you from healing or that you're holding on to. Ah, look, yes, an Ace of Cups reversed. That's like you're not filling your own cup, right? When we don't fill our own cup, it's kind of hard to give out the amount of love that's needed or that you're capable of because you're holding back because you haven't filled your own cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's what they always say, right? And it's true. So what we have right now is the 3 of Pentacles, which is collaborating with others, working as a team. Everybody brings something to the pot. That's what I always say with nursing, because you work with CNAs and different other staff members, security, dietary, whatever. So in order for it to be a high functioning system, you all have to work together. And I've seen some people like, well, that's not my job, or the other people will say, I'm this, so my word is most important. But the bottom line is everybody has their own unique gifts. Everybody's good at something else. So when you combine all those good qualities of everybody, what they're good at, that makes a much better team, a support system, a better outcome. So when we work as a team and collaborate with others, everybody bringing their best gifts forward, it makes a well-functioned greased wheel, kind of, right? But we do have something unknown here, something that's not illuminated. This could be fears, and this is also the moon is all about like a kind of like our subconscious, what's underneath, but we might not be revealing it. So if there's something that you have to offer the team or a group of people or something else, you might be a little hesitant to share those gifts. It might be because maybe you don't feel like maybe you feel like you're going to fail, or maybe you feel like they're going to laugh at you, or it might not be good enough. There's something there, and it could be even something within your intuition that something, but you're kind of holding it back. Okay, this could stem from something from your past. Those wounds from the past, right? That's how things have happened over years. We start off when we're young, we're like confident, we go for things, and then we get pushed down and suppressed, and then we start holding it in, and we don't want to reveal those things. So that could be something with that. This also could be somebody coming back from your past, or just nostalgia, remembering things. And what this is doing is holding you from moving forward. You're holding on to the stuff that's not serving you anymore, or the fears or the doubts or the insecurities, or not sharing your gifts. You're holding that onto that and not letting it go to transform, to bring forth, right? It's kind of like that video, this short I just put out about the butterfly turning into that butterfly. I said, yeah, you want to be beautiful, but what it is like you have to go through this transformation and go into that like cocoon, kind of to regenerate yourself, to turn into a better version, more beautiful, divine version of yourself. But they have to go through that, turning into that goop stage. The issues that we have, the fears and the wounds. We have to like kind of morph that energy, heal it, and then are able to let go and move forward, right? So it looks like there's something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of, or you're afraid to change, maybe resisting change, something like that. And it all stems from basically, like, filling your own cup, knowing your own worth, loving your gifts, flaws and all, right? So there's something, it could be for some people, maybe, I don't want to diss on parents all the time, but, or your guardians or teachers or whoever from your past might have stifled you a little bit. It made you suppress those gifts or your confidence into sharing those gifts. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So let's go ahead and with this, we're going to go ahead and get an essential oil card with these couple cards here. Detoxification. Yes, cleansing. See, we have to kind of cleanse that, like, when you get a shower, if we're dirty or sweaty or whatever, we go in there and we clean that, we get rid of that sweat and that dirt and that dirty kind of energy. So anything, and I'm not saying things that you've done is dirty, it's just like a, kind of a, what is that called? I can't even think of the word. Just a kind of scenario saying, but this is cleansing something, letting go, healing, realizing, that, yeah, things have happened, but, you still tap into, give yourself some self-love. I almost feel like this is like, giving your inner child a hug, your young version of yourself, loving yourself and saying, it's okay. We made it. You did okay. You're lovable energy. And this is detoxification, cleansing. And the trigger statement is, I will never change. So, this is also to letting go of that version. Just because you made mistakes or a certain way or whatever, does not mean you have to stay that way. That's the thing about life. It's beautiful. You can be a different version. And if anybody's labeling you to, like, well, you used to do this, that's the past. That whole saying, you know better, you do better, right? You do not have to stay there. You're not, like, put into a box and you have to be this for the rest of your life, okay? So don't waste life doing that. And then it says the true statement, in each moment I am a new me. Yes, there you go. You are supported as you release habits and limiting patterns that are not serving your highest good. Yeah. And then we're going to get an angel card, and then we're going to get a person that you might be connecting to. So since I said connection, this could be how you're relating to somebody. Like if you were in a relationship or you want a relationship, or you keep attracting the wrong person, they keep, ghosting you, cheating on you. It doesn't work out, same toxic energy. This could be that reason why, because you're not filling your own cup, you're not seeing your own worth. You're attracting people that might be putting you down or treating you, not respecting you, things like that. It says the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. So this is, getting outside. Again, that's a good cleansing tool to get out. We feel so much better when we just get out. Like, so we want to isolate and stay in our house, maybe afraid to face the world. We don't want to deal with the world, the drama. But when we go out, just being out in that sunlight, feeling the wind on our face, hearing the sounds of nature, it's so relaxing and brings you a sense of peace. I saw a quote or saying that said, I don't have to go to church for my spirituality. I just go out in nature, and that's how I kind of feel, like connecting with animals, connecting with plants, trees, the ocean, things like that. That's what brings me peace. When I want my soul to be healed, a lot of times I'll just drive down to the beach and sit next to the ocean or something like that, and just hearing that and realizing, that we're all connected, and that's what life's really about. And there's so much more bigger things than that little issue that we're fitting on, right? So that's that energy. So now we're going to go ahead and see about a person. Well, wait. I said that, and I do want to close with your energy with this cleansing, letting go of things that you might be holding on to, not sharing your gifts, letting go of that fear, whatever it is, okay? Somebody holding you back. And we have the 8 of Michael. Love that. Yes. So this is the 8 of Michael. I love. I don't love the card. 8 of Michael is like feeling trapped. So I do love that it's saying that. See, what this energy do is, like, we don't let go of things that aren't serving us anymore, or we're holding on to some how we used to be or what people told us we were. All it's going to do is keep you trapped. So let's read this card. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Yeah, see, it's time to let that go. Don't put yourself in a box anymore, right? And then on the bottom we have the Queen of Ariel, and this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is that grounded, stable, kind of masters anything, that, like, if we think of like the mother figure for most of us, they can run the house, they can take care of the kids, they got 50 things going on, and they make it look smooth. They're grounded, they're stable. And who do we go back to? I'm not saying people that have toxic relationships with their mother or abusive mother. I'm talking about the general mother figure, the general. A lot of us have. The ones that, were there for us from birth, that always, like, has our back, That's that energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody that's grounded, stable, compassionate, takes care of themselves as well as everybody else. They got it going on, right? So that's that energy. So being stable and grounded. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and get into someone you're connecting to. Like I said, this could be a relationship. Maybe you're wanting to connect with somebody. It could be a spouse, it could be a friend, whatever it is. We're going to go ahead and see. Let's see what's coming around you this week. For some of you, I don't know why I was saying relationship. I kind of feel like maybe you're connecting with somebody, like, for a relationship. But hopefully it's like, if you've been in toxic relationships, it's something for the better. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't like that showing up already. 7 of Swords. Ugh. We want to let that go. We don't want to be manipulated and tricked anymore. We want to see that. And I feel like, too, for that cleansing and letting go of that old belief of how we were supposed to be or what people told us we were, we have to let that go and transform also, so we can see that when people are starting to disrespect us or not have our back, or the red flags better. Because if we don't know our own worth and fill our own cup, we're going to allow that toxic energy to come in, right? We're going to be more like, oh, well, maybe they didn't mean it, or, oh, we can change them. No, we got to get past that. Everybody, we can be supportive, but we also have to make people be responsible for healing themselves and not bleeding all over the rest of us, okay? Because that's where the damage comes in. It's just like a cycle. Everybody keeps bleeding all over everybody. All right, so let's see about this person. Spirit, could you bring in this person that's connecting us with the collective? What's this energy about? Who are we connected with? So, okay, so getting 2 vibes from this. This is a cycle, so maybe you are turning the wheel, so you've learned the lessons, you're starting to fill your cup, you're starting to say, I don't want to deal with this drama or these broken people anymore. I want somebody that's going to come in and be a good connection with me, a higher vibe, knows what, owns themselves, is responsible for their own stuff, and doesn't bleed all over everybody. But this also could be karma. So this could be, sometimes karma, things come back around, and we did have that 6 of Cups, comes back around to see if we have learned that lesson, right? So for some of us, it could be somebody coming back around that really hasn't done any work and is the same, and are you going to fall for it? Or they have done the work and they're coming back around, right? It also could be past life karma. But this is actually like, that wheel turning, things changing, moving forward, right? And with that, we have, 3 of Swords. It could be somebody that's broken your heart from the past or in a past life or something like that. So there could be somebody, be careful, there could be somebody coming back around that you used to date or in a relationship with, that you broke up, they did you dirty, made you feel like your self-worth wasn't good. That's why that Ace of Cups was reversed, made you feel like, why me? Why did I do that? Why didn't they pick me? That kind of energy. It's very hurtful when somebody treats you bad, because you do take it to heart. Like, why did they treat me that way, or why am I not good enough? And it could have triggered stuff from your past growing up, things like that. So there could be somebody coming back around to see if you have learned the lesson, or maybe they're realizing now that how they did and the grass wasn't greener, something like that. Okay, so let's get a couple more. It's going to be a long daily, but this is kind of like a daily for the week kind of energy. All right, what else, Spirit and Universe? Healing, yes. Wishes, dreams come true. So this might have been somebody that, they were your dream come true, and then they did you dirty, and that is a hard blow, right? This also could be an Aquarius card for some of you, but this is, healing. We had to do a lot of healing when we thought somebody was like, wow, I just really connect to this person, this is awesome, this is my dream come true, this is all I ever wanted, and then they do something underhanded to you and break your heart. It can be devastating, right? So this is could be like after that, it took a while, you had to heal and you've moved on, and all of a sudden here they come back around, right? The grass wasn't greener, or they haven't learned the lesson, and you're just available, and nobody else is. So you have to be careful. That doesn't mean everybody's healed, but this is healing energy. This is the dreams come true. So for some of you, you're gonna have to be careful if this person comes back around, and really trust your intuition. Remember that moon, fears, stuff like that, and pay attention to that. Watch their actions, because they could just be putting on, laying a line on you, talking some smack, putting on that charm. Words, you have to pay attention to the actions more than just the words, okay? Because we do have the world, and it looks like there's something that has been completed, and sometimes somebody wants to dig something back up. And if you've already went through that and healed, you might need to set some boundaries and not go there. It's not saying, to just be rude, but you could just act like you're happy. That would probably devastate them even more. You could just, not act like you're happy. Show that you filled your own cup now. You're happy. You deserve more and you want more, and that's what you're going to settle. You're not going to settle for that. You're not going to settle for that behavior. Because if they haven't changed and you jump back into it, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. If they have commitment issues or commitment phobia or whatever, they'll be good in the beginning, but then when it starts getting a little closer, they're out the door again. So if you don't want to repeat that cycle, we had that wheel, you have to be cautious of that, and know, you didn't go through all that work for nothing, right? So it might be just already done. They come back in, they say what they want, and you just don't accept it, right? So let's go ahead and get one more card, 2 more cards, and then we'll get the other ones. So what else about this person here? The Hermit. So it could be a Virgo, but I feel like this is you've been in separation for a while, which makes sense. If somebody, they broke your heart, you guys split up, whatever, you went in and did some healing, some self-observation, figured things out, started filling your own cup, knowing your worth, setting your priorities, all that stuff. They did their thing, whatever it was. So this could be isolation, you guys have been separated for a while. Also could be a Virgo. This could be also that you have went through, a deep dive into what's important to you, healing, things like that. So let's see what else. We got that World on the bottom again. Yeah, so I kind of feel like for some of you, the universe and spirit are saying, be careful, because it's kind of like that Mercury retrograde. Someone's going to be coming back around that did you dirty, putting on some smooth talk. Have you learned your lesson? Yeah, look at that. This is offering your love to someone, or someone coming in and offering you their little cup of love. This also can be the Knight of Cups, can also be a Casanova, a player. So you have to be careful. So, this can be somebody that's very sentimental, very romantic, but it also can be the flip side where they're a Casanova or a player. And boy, do they know how to smooth talk, right? So be careful with that. Yeah, so this is saying you have a lot of opportunities and choices out there, but don't get in that foggy, dreamlike state. Oh my gosh, they've realized that I'm the one and I can change them. You have to be careful, because then your logical mind just goes right out the window. You have to trust that intuition and your heart, what it's telling you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get another couple cards here. Trying to see what other cards I had. All right. Okay, so we have receptivity monthly. The trigger statement is, I am guarded, and this true statement is, my heart is open. So this is a time for you to receive new information, open your heart to receive it. So, and I feel like, this could be saying maybe they've changed. Sometimes second chances are nice if they have healed and changed and all that. It's tricky. You got to pay attention. Did they really go through that healing and realizing what's important and growing and things like that? Or are they still just saying words, So this could be opening your heart and not being so guarded with yourself, knowing your worth, filling your own cup. Or this could be saying, somebody's changed, they're coming back in, so don't be too guarded, hear what they have to say, okay? And then on the bottom we have release tension, and the trigger is, I have nothing left, and the true statement is, I nurture myself. Dear one, it is time to settle, create a settle. Create a sacred space where you can be. In the place of rest, healing will unfold. Okay? So this is like still, maybe there's a little bit of healing because we did have that Ace of Cups reversed. So there could be, you know, maybe you're not quite ready yet. And if you're not, you know, it might not be a good time to go back into something. So I feel like, you know, you might, what the universe and spirit are saying here is from this person, this might bring up some situation again, you know, trigger you. And it might be time to do a little more healing and make sure that you're filling your own cup so you don't close off your heart, because something better, someone better for you is coming in. Someone that's going to love and support you, like more your person, more of a soul connection, right? So that's what I'm getting from that. And yeah, letting go. So this could be letting go. Don't settle for this person that's not still healed or did something dirty to you. There's something better, but make sure you do a little more healing here, because this is going to trigger you again. It's going to bring up some issues that you didn't realize you still had. You thought you were healed, but when they come back around, it's going to, you know, punch you right in the gut there. So right in the heart. So it might be a little setback, and that's okay. You know, it's okay. That's sometimes things come back around to realize that maybe you haven't quite healed yet, and there's something you still need to work on a little bit, so you can be ready for that soul connection, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get a couple more cards here. I'm trying to think which one I want. Let's go. This one. Let's get these other tarots. So this person that's coming back around could be from your past. They did you dirty. Whether they're healed or not, I don't know. But what it's going to do is it's going to trigger you, kind of sucker punch you, and you're going to realize like, whoa, I thought I was healed, but I'm not. You know, it's going to start triggering you like, you know, maybe I'm not ready, maybe I'm not worthy, maybe this. And I feel like some of them are going to come off nice to you in the beginning, but then they're going to put a little zinger in there, like it was kind of like your fault, kind of blame you, and it's going to like really do a number on you. So be careful with that. So let's see. Okay. We have Epiphany, Archangel Raziel. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So, you know, this is saying, you know, do some meditation, you'll get some answers, connect with your spirit guides, your angels, your passed down loved ones, whoever your Holy Spirit, whoever you believe in, and really trust that. And this is actually that Hermit. So, like I said, the spirit and universe are telling you, you know, this is going to trigger you a little bit, so just take a step back and, you know, do that hermit mode, you know, go within, figure out some things, figure out what's going on, you know. And then on the bottom we have the King of Ariel, which is the King of Pentacles, successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So again, just be careful that you don't let this situation or this trigger set you back too far. It might set you back a little, but what it's going to do is like kind of make you realize what is still there, the remnants that you need to heal, but don't let it like set you off your path completely, you know, derail you. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get one of these cards to finish here. So this also, since this part's more about the person, this also could be somebody you work with that maybe be in a higher position. King of Ariel is like the King of Pentacles, so it could be a boss. I don't know, could be. But it could be somebody in a higher position at work that you met from your past. Doesn't have to be. For some of you, though, I think it might be somebody that you had met at work and maybe dated and then it didn't go so well. New beginning, there you go, yeah. So I really feel like there's some energy here where you're going to be triggered again. You know, the divine doesn't mess around. It brings stuff back around that we haven't quite healed yet. And it's not to hurt us, it's to make us realize what we still need to work on so we can go higher and higher, right? And realize our worth, our priorities, and get what we want, what we desire, what we deserve, right? But we have to know our worth to do that, right? And this is saying new beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I'm ready. Yeah. So you haven't quite opened up that door. You've been a little hesitant because there's still some healing. You might think you've healed from that person that whatever did something to you, or broke your heart, but there's still something there that's not letting you let your guard down to open that next door to transform, and that's why it's coming back around. So, you know, don't like resist it. Don't let it set you way back, too far back. Don't let it mess with your mind where you think it's you again. You know, just say, oh, you know, this is something that's triggering me. What is it? What is it exactly that's triggering me? You know, it takes work, and that's why it's saying to go into that hermit mode and figure that out, you know. And you, like I said, you also have this healing card, wishes come true. Once you get to the bottom of this healing, this last little bit, the karma that's coming back around, know your worth, set your boundaries, go within, you know, don't let it set you off too much, realize what that trigger is. It's going to make your wishes and dreams come true, right? But you got to like heal that wound so you're not bleeding on everybody or blocking yourself off. Okay, so that is your message for today, the 17th of April. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I wish you guys the best. Stay safe, stay happy, and keep on healing. Take care. Peace.